What's up, everybody? It's Lance, the Texas cherry picker. So anyway, yeah, this is going to be a what so video. I got a few things going out. So the first couple things I'm going to tell you about is the, if you've seen that little small clip of that box, that tote I bought from Goodwill that was $29.99. Inside of the tote was a rolling drum kit, all in the box, you know, disassembled. So I've been wanting one of those for a long time, not necessarily rolling, but I wanted one of those electric drum machines for a long time, and or drum sets rather, for a long time, because I did music and, you know, producing and stuff. And so I finally found it. So when I opened it up at Goodwill, I just immediately bought it. I seen most of the components was there. They had the books and everything in there. So I just picked it up for $29.99 because I know for a fact, even like Alesis, the brand Alesis, the drum machines it uses is like $200. And I never really wanted to spend that kind of money on it. I've always been looking for been looking for a steal on them, whether it's on an online auction or anywhere, but they usually go pretty high. So I usually, you know, bypass them. So anyway, I got home and so I'm immediately assemble it so I can test it out and see what's going on with it. And upon, you know, getting all the pieces together and separating all the parts and getting ready to put it together, I noticed that it's missing 2 of the legs. Yeah, I could have ordered the legs. I didn't see one specific to that model, but the legs they're pretty generic for the most part. And I just needed 2. So instead of doing that, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to sell it. It must not be meant to be. I'm just going to sell it and part it out. Because if I sell it all together, it would have been probably around $400, maybe $450. And once I looked everything else on eBay, the parts individually, I noticed that I can over double that. So I think it came out to $970 if I sold the parts. It's not even including the stand legs. This is just the cymbals and the pedals and, you know, things of that nature. $970 separating it versus selling it. Even if it was complete, I only can get like $400 to $450. So anyway, I know I'm rambling, but for $29.99, you can't really beat that, parting it out. So first thing is going out is this rolling CY cymbal. So this is it's a splash cymbal. So, you know, the psh, 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 that's on the drum. That's what this is. So this is the cheapest of the cymbals that I have. And this one sold for $45.99 plus shipping. Buyers all in at, they paid $11.10. So around 46, just call it $47. All in for this little cymbal. It's very light. It's going to ship out probably around 2 pounds. That's including the box and packaging and all of that. So for $45.99, I'm already in a profit by around $15. You take out fees, call it $10. I'm in a profit just on this one cymbal by itself. All right, next I have this rolling hi-hat pedal controller. So this is what controls the hi-hats. And this obviously was all in the same box. And it was in pretty decent condition. It was dusty. So I did wipe it down and it cleaned up very good, very good. Got some hairs back here. I'm going to try to tighten that up before I ship it out so it won't look so tacky. Looks like, I don't know, maybe carpet or dog hair that got stuck in there when they was playing it or something like that. But anyway, yeah, so this one sold for $65.99 plus shipping. Buyer paid $17.60 to ship that. And it's probably going to cost me around $14. So I'm going to have about $3 profit to for handling and, you know, packaging and things. So yeah, so that's $65.99 plus the hi-hat at $45.99. I'm well over $100 with this. And I spent $29.99 for the whole thing. And I have, so many more parts to go. I have the module that controls it, you know, the computer module that controls everything and programs everything. I still have some pads left. I have cymbals left. I have chords left. So And this is not even it. So I'll show you what else I got. All right, so I just sent this out to the post office about an hour ago. So this right here is some headphones that came with it. It was obviously used. These are the Shure SRH 440 monitors. And you see that sold for $35.99 plus shipping. That's my shipping. I would have paid $8.55, but I forget what they paid. Anyway, it was $35.99 plus shipping. So I sold that yesterday. I think it was yesterday, the day before maybe. And it sold rather quickly, actually. Let's see, start time February 14th. Yeah, and it sold yesterday or the day before. So yeah, it sold really quick at $35.99. So this was my first sale off of that little bundle there. And that paid, so even at $29.99 plus tax that I paid for the whole thing, that basically covered what I paid for the lot. So, and it came with the cord. So that was a pretty good deal. All right, moving along from that, I sold this, this Avon Original Formula Red Bottle Imari perfume. Now the buyer bought 3 of these, and I have 1 left. So he bought 3 of these all in. He's about $80 total, and I have free shipping on those. And I sent that out. I think it cost me like $8 to ship it out. And so that was that. I got these from an estate sale a while back. It had to be August because I remember being at the estate sale and my wife calling me saying that we needed to go to the hospital to deliver the baby. So actually, it was end of July. He was born August 1st. So this had to be like July 30th or something when I bought these. And I've already sold a couple of them prior to this, 1 or 2 prior to this, and got that. I paid $5 a piece, but I think she threw in 2. She gave me a discount. So I'm already in the profit on these. This is a good $80 towards the profit. All right, next I got this, it's Kunio Kaneko. It's a woodblock print that I got from Goodwill a few months ago. I got this and a few other pieces that was from the same artist, and they was all very cheap. I think I paid $2.99 for this one. This one sold for $59.99 plus shipping. So this one was a pretty decent little sale here. It wasn't a quick seller, but the rest of them sold rather quickly. This one is a little bit smaller in print. Just a nice little woodblock print. It's signed. It looks better in person. You can actually read the signature and the edition number and all of that. So for $2.99, you couldn't beat it. Plus, I'm already in profit because I had like 4 more of these woodblock prints, different designs and everything, and they sold already rather quickly. All right, sorry about that. Had to go change the shirt and got baby spit up on me. All right, so next I have this this vintage Enron Field hat. That one sold for $12.99. I had it for about 6 months, so not much to say about that. Also have this this vintage wooden chest that had drawers in it. I bought it from, I think I got that from an estate sale actually. I remember paying $15 for it, so I paid $15 for it, and it was right around the time that that chess movie that came out on Netflix. I can't think of the name of the movie or the TV show. The girl who won all the chess and, you know, played all the Russians and all that. Can't think of the movie, but anyway, I bought it around that time. That's when it was really hot. This buyer had 0 feedback, and I don't never really have a problem with it because a lot of the pictures I take usually have that white background, and I know when you do those white backgrounds, it generates, the analytics pop up, you know, a little bit better on Google when people are searching for different things. So anyway, I sold that for $65 plus shipping. Buyers all in at $94.93. Decent little sale. I'm glad it's gone though, because those chessboards take up a lot of space. I got a marble one that's still back there that I don't remember if I listed it or not, but it needs to go too because it's even bigger than that. All right, next I have this vintage Blenko double spout pitcher. I've had this for maybe coming up on 3 weeks. I got it from Goodwill for like $1.99. A lot of people don't fool with glass. You know, most of the resellers, just in my area at least, they're looking for your typical. They're looking at the games. They're looking at, you know, the vintage T-shirts, you know, things of that nature. I look at those too, but that's probably the last thing I'm going to look at because I know my area. I'm in a relatively big metropolitan city, and it's a million of us out there, and it's only so many Goodwills in the area. So that's usually the last stop I make. I have looked up and got some good games, you know, the NCAA 14s, you know, the NCAA basketballs. I've looked up a few times and got it, but I'm looking for the diamonds that nobody really knows about or looks for. So I educate myself in a lot of different areas in the market, and I just focus on what's hot, like, you know, Pokemon cards and things like that. If I come across it, yeah, I'll grab it, but I'm not actively searching for it. So things like this is what I look for. So anyway, long story, this one sold for $45, well, $45.99, buyers all in at $61.42. And I paid $1.99 for it. It's a Blenko glass. If you ever see Blenko, they sell pretty decently. They have a huge following. People collect them. This one wasn't a really fast seller. Like I said, it was about 3 weeks, maybe 4. But it's a typical double spout. You can find these quite often. And you'll see them if you go on eBay and look at the double spout Blenkos. You'll see a lot of them that sold. They come in a variety of different colors. This one's more of a turquoise color. They come in clear. They come in red and amber. So you can find them quite often. You just have to know what you're looking for. All right. Next, I have this set of Jack Daniel's gold medal drinking glasses. It was a set of 6. Actually, I bought 7 of these. And upon the dude packing, the cashier, he was packing all these Goodwill. He was packing these in a box because I had this and I had some tea sets that I got too, like these little tea sets. I got 3 of these. They was all taped. You know how Goodwill, they tape all kind of stuff. This is a Shelly. This one's actually a really good one, by the way. But anyway, that sell about $45. And I paid $1.99 actually for it. Anyway, so upon him packing these glasses, he dropped one of the glasses. And he picked it up and looked it around, and I was like, whatever. I was actually in a hurry because I had to go meet somebody off of Facebook Marketplace, and I wasn't even supposed to stop in there. But it was like 10 minutes from the guy's house. So I'm like, I'll pick it up anyway. Or I'll stop by there anyway. So anyway, he dropped it. I'm like, all right, yeah. He looked around, didn't see anything. When I got home and I was taking everything out the box, and I picked it up, one of them had a crack in it. I was like, and that's my own fault. But granted, the whole set, it was a set of 7, which I'm assuming it probably was 8. And one probably broke before the people donated it, or they could have broke it in the back. Who knows? But it was 7 glasses total. And I like the 6 a little bit better. It just makes more sense to have 6 or, you know, even numbers. And so one of them was cracking. I ended up just throwing that one away. So this one was a set of 6. I paid $2.99 for the whole set. And I ran it as an auction because I really wanted those to go rather quickly. I didn't, you know, it's just Jack Daniels. It's not like, you know, Hennessy or anything. But Jack Daniels have their own following. But it sold for $20 plus shipping. Buyers all in at $36.30. And surprisingly, this one is going out the country. This is going through GSP. I'm not sure where it's going. Because, you know, when you go through GSP, they don't release the final destination address anymore. So, yeah, so made probably $15 profit on that, and it's gone because they were sitting on the floor. I didn't realize I didn't have enough space on my breakable shelf, which is, here, I'll show you. So that's my breakable shelf. Actually, both of these. So at the top there, I have vases. This one is more of like a statue type shelf or some run over. And then that whole shelf back there is breakables. So anyway, and I told myself I'm not gonna buy any more, you know, glass unless it's just an absolute steal and something that's gonna move really fast. I'm not gonna buy anything breakable until I start making some room on on those shelves. All right, anyway, next I have this Corsair Void Pro. This is a wireless game system, you know, for Xbox, those kind of games. This one was pre-owned. I think I bought this for $10 at a Salvation Army, probably about 2 or 3 months ago. Yeah, I bought that with another one that I already sold. And that one sold for $40 plus shipping, buyers all in at $54.65. That one is also a GSP. So that one's going out the country as well. So decent little profit on that. All right, last but not least, I have these Birkenstocks that's going out. These are the Papilios. And I got these from an estate sale a few weeks ago. And it was a situation, the whole house was dark. So the house didn't have electricity. They had a lot of Yadro figurines that they wanted top dollar for. But well, I say top dollar, it was actually some pretty good deals on some Yadros. They're big Yadros, not those little small ones that you always see. They go for $25, $30. These are the real deal Yadros that whoever collected it. So yeah, it was cold in there, dark, a little dim in there, not pitch black, but it was dim, no lights was on. So we're working with outside lights, the natural lights. And so where do I go? My first 2 places that I usually go to is the garage and closets. It's the things that they keep out of sight like that they don't really price too high. So all the shoes in the closet, and apparently they had some kind of, I don't know if they had a flood or something going on in there, maybe something spilled. But they said that, yeah, the bathroom was a mess, the estate sale people. It was a mess when they got there. So when I picked these shoes up in the closet, they all kind of had these little white edges. So I had to clean them really well, dry them out, make sure they're not mildewed or anything like that. So it was about 5 pairs in there. I only took 4 because the other one was in like really, that must have been their main sandal because it was in really rough condition. And I bought 4 pairs of Birkenstocks. And this is the 3rd one that sold. I have 1 left, and they're more of the clog style rather than the sandal, the flap, you know, toe sandals. This is the cheapest one that I've sold, and this was at $32.99 plus shipping, buyers all in at $48.14. Pretty sure everybody knows about Birkenstocks. Now, I did take the time and clean these, even though you don't have to. I figure if I'm shipping something out and I'm putting my name on it, I want it to be somewhat presentable, whether they sell cleaned or not. It's just the OCD in that point. I'm not a huge OCD person, but it's certain things that I like a certain way. And cleanliness is kind of one of them, not including this room. This is different. That's a different story. So anyway, so yeah, that's all I got going on right now. I will be hitting in the estate sale tomorrow and see what I can come out with that. Hopefully I can look up. I haven't been to a Goodwill, not a estate sale, a Goodwill. I'll be going to a Goodwill tomorrow. And I haven't been in over a week. It's been like a week and 2 days, and I'm fiending. I need to get a fix. So hopefully it pans out. But usually when I'm itching to go to a Goodwill, I never find anything good. It's when I don't really want to go, but I go anyway, is when I usually find the good stuff. So anyway, that's all I got. I thank you guys for joining me again. And hopefully I can put out some more videos now that I'm back mentally in the game. All right, so check the channel out, subscribe, like, share. Peace.